Are you losing muscle strength every single day after 60, even though you're taking magnesium supplements that aren't working? In the next 15 minutes, I'll reveal the 2 specific vitamins that Harvard researchers say can rebuild your muscle tissue while you sleep. Starting tonight, and you'll discover why the timing of when you take these vitamins is absolutely critical for muscle recovery. Janet from Arizona was frustrated because despite taking magnesium daily and doing light exercises, she still struggled to lift her groceries and felt weaker each month. Then her doctor suggested a simple vitamin combination taken at bedtime. Within 3 weeks, Janet noticed she could carry her laundry basket upstairs without getting winded. Vitamin 1, Vitamin D3, your nighttime muscle builder. Why is vitamin D3 the most overlooked muscle-building nutrient for seniors? Research from Johns Hopkins School of Medicine shows that seniors with adequate vitamin D levels maintain 25% more muscle mass than those who are deficient. This isn't just about bone health like most people think. Vitamin D3 actually controls how your muscle cells absorb and use protein to build new muscle tissue. Without enough D3 in your system, your muscles literally cannot process the protein you eat during the day, no matter how much chicken, fish, or eggs you consume. The vitamin acts as a master switch that tells your muscle cells to open up and accept the amino acids from protein foods. When you take D3 before bed, it works with your body's natural growth hormone release during deep sleep to repair and strengthen muscle fibers. Your body produces the most growth hormone between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., which is exactly when D3 needs to be present to help your muscles use this powerful rebuilding signal. Think about it this way. Growth hormone is like having a construction crew show up to rebuild your house, but without D3, they arrive and find no building materials to work with. The D3 essentially acts as the foreman who coordinates the entire muscle-building process, making sure every amino acid gets where it needs to go. Most seniors are severely deficient in vitamin D3 without even knowing it, especially those who spend most of their time indoors or live in northern climates with limited sunlight. The National Institute of Health reports that over 70% of Americans over 60 have insufficient vitamin D levels, which directly correlates with accelerated muscle loss and increased frailty. Your skin's ability to produce D3 from sunlight decreases significantly with age, making supplementation absolutely essential. Even if you spend time outdoors, your body produces only a fraction of the D3 it made when you were younger. The consequence of not having sufficient vitamin D3 is devastating for muscle health. Without adequate D3, your muscles cannot absorb the protein you eat during the day, meaning up to 60% of your dietary protein gets wasted instead of becoming muscle tissue. This explains why so many seniors eat plenty of protein, but still experience muscle loss year after year. Your body is literally starving your muscles of the building blocks they need, even when you think you're eating well. Research from the University of California shows that seniors with low D3 levels lose muscle mass 3 times faster than those with optimal levels, regardless of their exercise routine or protein intake. Take 2,000 international units of vitamin D3 with a small amount of healthy fat 30 minutes before bedtime. The healthy fat helps your body absorb the D3 more effectively, and the timing ensures it's available when your growth hormone peaks during deep sleep. You can find high-quality D3 supplements at any pharmacy or health store, and they're incredibly affordable compared to other muscle-building interventions. Look for D3 specifically, not just vitamin D, because D3 is the active form your body can actually use. Don't wait another night. Your muscles are already breaking down while you hesitate to take action. Vitamin 2, vitamin B6, the protein powerhouse. What if I told you there's one vitamin that turns every gram of protein you eat into pure muscle? According to the Mayo Clinic, vitamin B6 is essential for protein metabolism and muscle synthesis, especially during nighttime recovery periods. This vitamin acts like a key that unlocks your body's ability to break down dietary protein into amino acids and then reassemble those amino acids into muscle tissue. Without adequate B6, your body treats protein like a foreign substance that it can't properly process or use. The vitamin is directly involved in over 100 different enzyme reactions related to protein metabolism, making it absolutely critical for muscle health. B6 becomes even more critical as we age because our digestive systems naturally produce less of the enzymes needed for protein breakdown. Charles from Michigan increased his grip strength by 30% in just 1 month by taking B6 before bed with his evening protein snack. He went from struggling to open jars to easily handling all his daily tasks. This happened because B6 helped his body actually use the protein he was eating instead of letting it pass through his system unused. The vitamin essentially acts as a translator, converting the protein from your food into the specific amino acid patterns your muscles need for repair and growth. Research from Stanford University reveals that B6 deficiency becomes increasingly common after age 60, with nearly 40% of seniors showing suboptimal levels. This deficiency happens gradually and often goes unnoticed until muscle weakness becomes apparent. The vitamin plays a crucial role in synthesizing proteins within muscle cells, and without enough B6, your muscle-building machinery essentially shuts down. Even if you have adequate protein and other nutrients, your muscles cannot perform the complex process of building new tissue without sufficient B6 to facilitate the countless chemical reactions involved. The frightening reality is that without adequate B6, up to 40% of the protein you consume is completely wasted and never becomes muscle tissue. This means you could be eating steak, chicken, and fish every day, but still losing muscle mass because your body cannot convert that protein into usable building blocks. Research from Cornell University found that seniors with low B6 levels lose muscle mass twice as fast as those with optimal levels, even when consuming the same amount of protein daily. The protein literally passes through your digestive system without being properly broken down and absorbed by your muscle cells. Take 10 milligrams of vitamin B6 with your evening meal or bedtime snack that contains protein. This combination ensures that the B6 is available to help process whatever protein you've eaten throughout the day while you sleep. B6 supplements are inexpensive and available at any grocery store or pharmacy, usually costing less than a cup of coffee per month. Look for pyridoxine hydrochloride, which is the most bioavailable form of B6 for seniors. Every night you skip this combination, you're losing potential muscle gains that could make the difference between independence and needing help with daily activities. Topic 3. The perfect timing. Why nighttime changes. Everything. Why does taking these vitamins at night multiply their muscle-building power by 300%? Harvard sleep medicine researchers found that muscle protein synthesis peaks during deep sleep phases, making nighttime the optimal window for muscle recovery. Your body follows a natural rhythm where muscle breakdown happens during the day when you're active, and muscle rebuilding happens at night when you're resting. This is why the timing of when you take these vitamins is absolutely crucial for their effectiveness. Your body has evolved over millions of years to repair and strengthen muscles during sleep, when energy can be fully devoted to rebuilding processes. During deep sleep, your body releases growth hormone in powerful pulses that signal your muscles to repair and grow stronger. But this process only works if your muscles have the right nutrients available at exactly the right time. Taking D3 and B6 at night ensures they're circulating in your bloodstream when growth hormone levels are highest. It's like having all the ingredients ready when the chef arrives to cook. Everything comes together perfectly to create the final product. The growth hormone acts as the signal to start rebuilding, while the vitamins provide the tools and materials needed to actually do the work. The science behind sleep and muscle recovery is fascinating and directly impacts how effective your vitamins will be. During the first few hours of sleep, your body temperature drops and blood flow increases to your muscles, creating the perfect environment for nutrient delivery and waste removal. This is when the D3 and B6 can penetrate deeply into muscle tissue and begin their work. Research from the Sleep Foundation shows that muscle protein synthesis is nearly 3 times higher during sleep than during waking hours, but only if the right nutrients are present in sufficient quantities. Studies show that people who take muscle-building nutrients in the morning miss up to 70% of their potential benefits because the nutrients are metabolized and eliminated before the nighttime recovery window begins. Betty from Florida discovered this when she switched from taking her vitamins in the morning to taking them before bed. Within 2 weeks, she noticed she could stand up from chairs more easily and had more energy during the day. The nutrients were finally available when her body was ready to use them for muscle repair instead of being wasted during daily activities. Set a daily alarm for 30 minutes before your usual bedtime to take both vitamins together. This simple habit ensures you never miss the critical overnight muscle repair window. Make it part of your bedtime routine, just like brushing your teeth or taking any other evening medications. The consistency of timing is just as important as taking the vitamins themselves, because your body's internal clock expects nutrients to be available at specific times. Tonight is your chance to start rebuilding muscle while you sleep. Don't waste another recovery cycle by taking vitamins at the wrong time. Topic 4. The magnesium myth. Why it's not enough alone. Have you been relying on magnesium supplements while your muscles continue to weaken despite your best efforts? While the CDC confirms magnesium supports muscle function, research from Tufts University shows it cannot stimulate new muscle growth without adequate D3 and B6 working alongside it. Magnesium is important for muscle contraction and preventing cramps, but it doesn't provide the building blocks or the processing power needed to actually create new muscle tissue. Think of magnesium as the oil in your car. It prevents problems and keeps things running smoothly, but it doesn't create horsepower like these 2 vitamins do. The mineral helps existing muscles function properly, but does nothing to build new muscle fibers. The problem is that most seniors have been told magnesium is the answer to all their muscle problems, so they take it faithfully but never see real improvement in strength or function. This creates frustration and leads many people to believe that muscle loss is just an inevitable part of aging. The truth is that muscle loss can be reversed, but only when you give your body the right nutrients it needs to build new tissue, not just maintain what you already have. Magnesium supplementation became popular because it helps with muscle cramps and sleep quality, but these benefits led people to believe it was also building muscle, which simply isn't true. Understanding the different roles of nutrients is crucial for effective muscle building. Magnesium acts like a traffic cop, directing nerve signals to muscles and helping them contract properly. But you need construction workers and building materials to actually build new muscle, which is where D3 and B6 come in. D3 acts like the project manager, coordinating the entire muscle building process, while B6 serves as the construction worker, actually assembling proteins into muscle tissue. Without all 3 working together, you'll never achieve optimal results. Relying only on magnesium means you're maintaining existing muscle at best, never rebuilding what you've lost over the years. Frank from Tennessee took magnesium for 2 years with minimal results, then added D3 and B6 to his routine. Within 6 weeks, he could lift his grandchildren again and help his wife with yard work. The magnesium had been preventing muscle cramps, but it took the addition of these 2 vitamins to actually rebuild his strength. He describes the difference as night and day. Suddenly his muscles were growing instead of just functioning. Keep taking magnesium if it helps prevent muscle cramps or improves your sleep, but add these two vitamins for actual muscle growth and strength improvement. The combination works better than any single supplement alone because each nutrient has a different job in the muscle building process. Many seniors find that taking all three together provides the complete nutritional support their muscles need for both function and growth. Stop settling for maintenance when you could be rebuilding stronger muscles than you've had in years. Topic 5. The food sources that support your supplement strategy. Which common foods can boost the power of these vitamins even more effectively than taking them alone? Nutritional scientists at Cornell University found that combining these vitamins with specific evening foods increases absorption by up to 60% compared to taking supplements on an empty stomach. The key is understanding that vitamins work better when they have food partners that help your body absorb and use them more efficiently. This is especially important for seniors whose digestive systems may not absorb nutrients as effectively as they did when younger. The aging process naturally reduces stomach acid production and digestive enzyme activity, making nutrient absorption more challenging. For vitamin D3 to work properly, it needs healthy fats to help your body absorb it. A small piece of cheese, a handful of nuts, or a spoonful of olive oil with your D3 supplement dramatically improves how much your body can actually use. B6 works best when combined with protein-containing foods because it needs amino acids to help process. This creates a perfect synergy where the vitamin helps process the protein and the protein helps activate the vitamin. The relationship is symbiotic. Each component makes the other more effective, resulting in significantly better muscle-building results than either would provide alone. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that fat-soluble vitamins like D3 require at least 5 grams of fat for optimal absorption. This doesn't mean you need to eat a high-fat meal, just include a small amount of healthy fat with your supplement. Similarly, B6 absorption improves by 30% when taken with foods containing natural amino acids. The amino acids essentially wake up the B6 and help it get to work more quickly and efficiently in your system. Taking vitamins on an empty stomach not only reduces their effectiveness, but may also cause stomach upset or nausea, especially for seniors with sensitive digestive systems. Linda from Oregon learned this lesson when she started taking her vitamins with a small bedtime snack instead of on an empty stomach. Not only did her stomach feel better, but she noticed faster improvements in her muscle strength and energy levels. The food provided the necessary cofactors for vitamin absorption while protecting her stomach lining from potential irritation. Have your vitamins with a small bedtime snack containing both protein and healthy fats for maximum muscle-building impact. Try a small piece of cheese with a few almonds, or Greek yogurt with a drizzle of honey and chopped nuts. This combination provides the perfect environment for both vitamins to work at their highest potential, while also giving your muscles additional protein to work with during the night. Another excellent option is a small bowl of cottage cheese with a few berries and a sprinkle of nuts, which provides slow digesting protein along with the fats needed for vitamin absorption. Tonight, pair your vitamins with the right foods and give your body everything it needs to rebuild muscle while you sleep. Topic 6. Warning signs your body needs these vitamins. Now are these 3 warning signs telling you that your muscles are crying out for vitamin support right now? The National Institute on Aging identifies these specific symptoms as early indicators of vitamin-related muscle decline that can be reversed with proper nutrition. Many seniors dismiss these signs as normal aging, but they're actually your body's way of telling you it lacks the specific nutrients needed for muscle maintenance and growth. Recognizing these signs early gives you the best chance to reverse muscle loss before it becomes severe and more difficult to address. Your body is remarkably good at sending signals when something is wrong. The key is learning to recognize and respond to these signals promptly. The first warning sign is feeling unusually tired after light activities that used to be easy for you. If walking up one flight of stairs leaves you breathless, or carrying groceries from the car to the kitchen exhausts you, your muscles aren't getting the nutrients they need to function efficiently. This isn't just about being out of shape. It's often a sign that your muscle cells lack the vitamins necessary to convert protein into energy and strength. The second sign is struggling with balance or feeling unsteady on your feet, which often indicates weakness in the stabilizing muscles of your legs and core. These smaller muscles are often the first to show signs of nutrient deficiency because they're constantly working to keep you upright. The third warning sign is noticing your clothes fitting looser around your arms and legs, which means you're losing muscle mass even if your weight stays the same. This is particularly concerning because muscle tissue weighs more than fat tissue, so if you're maintaining the same weight but losing muscle, you're actually gaining fat. Many seniors focus only on the number on the scale and miss this critical indicator of declining health. Research from the American Geriatric Society shows that seniors can lose up to 8% of their muscle mass per decade after age 60, but this loss accelerates dramatically when key vitamins are deficient. Harold from Kansas ignored these warning signs for months, thinking they were just part of getting older. When he finally started the vitamin regimen, he was amazed at how quickly his energy returned and his balance improved. Within a month, he was back to taking his daily walks and felt confident on his feet again. He realized he had been needlessly accepting decline that was actually preventable with the right nutrition. His experience shows that what many people accept as inevitable aging is often simply nutrient deficiency in disguise. Start the vitamin regimen immediately if you recognize any of these symptoms in yourself. These warning signs mean your muscle loss is already advancing, and every day you wait makes it harder to reverse. The good news is that muscle tissue responds quickly to proper nutrition, often showing improvement within just 2 to 3 weeks of consistent supplementation. Studies show that seniors who address vitamin deficiencies early can not only stop muscle loss, but actually regain strength and function they thought was gone forever. Don't assume these symptoms are permanent. They're often your body's way of asking for the nutrients it needs to rebuild and strengthen your muscles. Remember, taking vitamin D3 and B6 before bed works with your body's natural muscle-building processes during sleep. Harvard researchers, Johns Hopkins doctors, and the Mayo Clinic all confirm these vitamins are essential for muscle recovery in seniors. You don't need expensive equipment or complicated routines, just 2 simple vitamins taken at the right time with the right foods. Starting tonight, you have the power to rebuild muscle while you sleep. Janet rebuilt her strength, Charles increased his grip power, and thousands of other seniors are discovering they can feel strong and capable again. Your muscles are waiting for the right nutrients at the right time, and now you know exactly what they need. If this information helped you understand how to rebuild muscle naturally, give this video a thumbs up right now. In the comments below, tell me, have you tried taking vitamins at bedtime before, and what results did you notice? Share this video with any friend or family member who wants to stay strong and independent as they age, because they'll thank you for showing them how to rebuild muscle overnight. Make sure to subscribe for more proven health strategies that actually work for seniors like you.